Now let's turn our attention to the newspaper review this morning. Interesting stories on the front pages of the dailies. Let's kickstart with the Nation newspaper. And the big story here is saying insecurity. Tinubu orders new push to tackle Sahel threat and others. You can get that on page 4 of the Nation newspaper. Now, states, local government, communities must join the federal government effort. That is coming from the CDS. Now says national peace stability requires inclusive governance and receives a laugh in reaffirms focus on education, healthcare, and cultural values. All of this on the front page of the Nation newspaper this morning. JAMB opens counseling centers for UTME candidates. Well, following the development of that technical glitch that was recorded during that UTME exam, well, JAMB is opening counseling centers for all UTME candidates at the moment. We have the picture story of the meeting held yesterday with the service chiefs and the president there, standing in this particular picture here. We also have this one: NAPTIP rescues 19 girls impregnated by one man. Now, NAPTIP rescues 19 girls impregnated by just one man. This is quite pathetic. Looking at this story this morning, let's quickly move on to the market now. Inflation declined down to President's economic reforms. The minister there is talking, that's Minister of Information. Now, federal government completed 279 road projects nationwide. This is coming from Umai. Now, executes 150, that's 1,500 water sanitation projects in 2 years. Now, Finland charges Samuel Ekpad with inciting terrorism statements. There are all the stories there on the front page of the Nation newspaper. Away from the Nation this morning, let's move on to another one. Weekend Hope is talking about step up and security challenges. Tinubu tells armed forces as Air Force acquires a new fighter aircraft orders. Now the president is giving a standing order to all the service chiefs in the country that we need to bring an end to this incessant killings in the country. Now, let's talk party politics now. Osun PDP, APC clash over court ruling on local government poll. Well, we'll get details of that inside Weekend Hope this morning, and how piracy ruined me. Top actor Yemi, my lover, recalling his own ordeal at this time, saying how piracy ruined his own career. And Leah Sharibo's mom marks daughter's 22nd birthday in captivity. This is quite worrisome at this time. When will this particular girl or lady at the moment were released, and why that green died prematurely? Now, KSB, they're talking. Navy intercept 90,000 litre stolen crude oil in Ondo. Now, the government offers 12 million naira hearing aid devices to challenge persons. All of the stories there on the front page of Weekend Hope this morning. Away from Weekend Hope, let's look at what Saturday Punch is saying. It's also talking about insecurity. Big one here. Stop sacrificing our children. Parents of military personnel tell FG. Now, the parents there are giving their own voice to the insecurity in the country, saying that stop sacrificing our children. Now, parents of military personnel are giving this statement to the federal government of Nigeria. None of my relatives will join the army. A widow there also giving her own ordeal. Now, defense chief blames porous borders for jihadist invasion in the country. Now, Lagos couple in messy divorce battle. I married the devil, says the husband. Now, you know sometimes when you go to the altar to get married, a lot of people will say, yes, she's my husband, it's my wife. But a year or 2 years after, they get to know each other. Now, this a statement coming from a Lagos couple here saying she's a mess divorce battle, and the husband is saying, I married the devil, says the husband at this time. We have the picture story, though it's a bit blurry at the moment. UK immigration crackdown jolts Nigerian youth. Why 5,000 candidates with 300 plus UTME scores missed admission? This is big. Well, why are these students missing the admission with over 300 plus mark in UTME? Now, Simon Ekpa faces terrorism charges in Finland. Now, organ harvesting, the unmasking ritual killing lies behind booming human part trade. Now, Rivers woman arrested for cutting off husband's manhood. Wow, what gory stories they're saying on the front page of some newspapers this morning is quite pathetic. Away from Saturday Punch, let's talk about now the Weekend Trust is a bit different from others. Insecurity at the moment. Addicts rot as drug business thrive in Abuja. Now, if I don't take drugs, I could strip naked. Well, that's not coming from me. It's coming from an ex-banker. And we have a picture story of some statistics there. Now, young Nigerians under burden of hypertension. Now, you need to take it easy at this time. I keep saying that tough times never last, but tough people do. Do not just give yourself hypertension over some trivial issues in the country. We also have, the Weekend Trust is also giving their own voice on insecurity forces, down enrollment in Benue schools. NLC threatens shoot down over 89 laborers at Dangote refinery. Now, Tinubu orders military to step up efforts against insecurity. Now, after 10 years, 11,000 IDPs relocate as a Borno short camp. Now, that's coming from Borno State at the moment. Away from Weekend Trust this morning, let's look at what The Guardian is saying. The Guardian Weekend is talking about why Nigeria's strategic grain reserve can't boost food security. And of course, we'll be having a guest on the program this morning where we're talking about food security in the palm oil plantation in the country. How can this boost food security in Nigeria? Well, away from that, let's move on to look at more interesting stories on the front page of Guardian Weekend. X-Train and Nimasa, that is MEMS grains as debate rages. Away from the Guardian newspaper. Okay, I think a political story is there, but away from that, let's talk Blueprint Weekend. Now, how Nigerian banks extort customers through multiple charges. Well, this is something that is affecting a lot of Nigerians at the moment. You keep saying multiple charges, and you keep asking the question, why these charges? What? Bank charges, exploitative, customer they're talking, excessive deduction, discourage financial inclusion, and our charges are necessary to offset operational expenses. Now, a banker, they're defending why they are having this excessive, or what do you call the multiple charges. Argongo International Fishing Festival, a cultural symbol of the North, talking about the Argongo Fishing Festival. Now, 2027, Akwa Ibom adopts Tinubu, Akpabio, Eno as sole candidates, all in the build-up to the 2027 general election. And that's how far we can take on the front pages of the dailies. And I think I have sport here. Under 20 AFCON Flying Eagles battle for bronze as Morocco, South Africa face off in final. We expect to see something great coming out from our Flying Eagles battling for bronze at the moment. And that's how far we can take